Hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless collective reading. Whenever this reading finds you, it's the right time. Keep in mind it's a general reading. See which messages feel like they resonate for you. Hopefully bring clarity to whatever you're wondering. Remember that divine inner guidance is in you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. I did a little pre-pull of the energy, and it does look like there is somebody now or soon that is needing your attention. So let's see what this is about. We're going to start with the wisdom of the oracle. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. What would be helpful to know about, I just thought of that song, Attention. Oh, because somebody is in between worlds. They're starting to feel like there's more color in their life. Maybe you brought that color into their world, or you see things through a totally different lens than they do or others around them. But I'm getting that this person is starting to see their situation in a different lens, but this could also be you in a transition, stepping from a situation or a cycle where it was kind of gray, plateaued, black and white, maybe even a little boring, into this new situation, this new cycle where it's full color. Everything feels different. There's a lot more energy. There's a lot more vibration on this half where you're going. I'm also getting nourishment, because what the flamingo eats creates that pink color in their feathers. So maybe it's about nourishing energy or nutrition. But this is where you're kind of half in one world and half in the other world. Maybe some of you are tapping into spiritual energy, so you're getting insight from the divine, but recognizing and really hearing that lesson on how to embody and live in that spiritual energy in your everyday world. But let's get another one. That's number 3. What is another message? It looks like you're stepping into a position where you are feeling, I'm gonna say, like more in your glory or on your destiny, because you've gained a crown and there's confetti all around you. So I do feel like you're heading towards something that feels a little more like a celebration. Maybe celebrating a transition or a cycle that's finally done. Getting excited about where you're going. Ooh, maybe it's a step-by-step process. This is building blocks. So this is where something is going to be built on a solid foundation, but you have to look at it step by step. Don't get overwhelmed with future plans. This is a day-by-day situation. I'm also seeing that something is getting grounded. So maybe this is a like a spiritual download or a really amazing epiphany that you or someone else has had or is coming in, and you're now figuring out how to manifest that great idea to make it work in reality. But this probably does involve some work, some effort, some energy. I do feel like you are looking into the future here, but you're grounded where you are. So you are making some future plans, but you're also seeing something from the higher perspective here. Maybe something had to take a little time to build first before you could see, farther ahead in the future, or how big something could be. Let's get one more and then jump to the tarot. Oh yeah, you're regenerating, or somebody else is ready for a whole new cycle. This is nice. This is, for me, when that spiritual spark steps in. So it might have been that something needed to be deconstructed, or like flatlined, like completely new foundation to build upon. Maybe something was seasonal You know, that tree lost its leaves because there was a quiet period. It was the winter time, but something is ready to bud. I feel like the roots in the situation were always there. I feel like the seeds were good, but something had to change on where it was built or the foundation for this spiritual energy, this extra sparkle to really take hold of something. So maybe for some of you, it's about changing where you were building something or who you were building it with. But I'm getting with that regeneration, it started with changes inside. So let's go to the tarot. Let's see what this is. What is the movement of energy situation to know about, to be helpful, please? And thank you. Oh, wow. Yeah, you are receiving spiritual guidance. This is tapping into the ether, the universes. This is maybe in between seasons. Maybe something started a few months ago and it's starting to finally come to fruition now, or maybe it's about what you plant now, taking a few months, because I see that time in between like Halloween and Christmas time. So maybe it's about a holiday. I feel like you are looking at a list you already made. This is where you have integrity with that spiritual download. You are trusting that it is going to unfold in the time it needs and in the best way possible, so it benefits the highest and greatest good of everyone, because that's what the High Priestess understands. But the High Priestess can be confusing. This could be where somebody was keeping silent while they were adjusting to a decision that now involves more spirit than maybe the 3D. This is also an inner knowing. This is where you or someone else just knows. You don't know how you know. You have a gut feeling, and there's no outside validation needed, period. Because there's a direct line of energy going from earth to spirit. So I am seeing that this might have to do with communication. I'm even seeing with those Christmas lights there that somebody had to really like be plugged in. I feel like somebody was unplugged before, maybe unawakened before. I feel like somebody is having a wake-up call, seeing something different now. Let's see, what is this High Priestess energy about? Maybe somebody was silent for a while and now they need your attention to help shine your light on their situation. Or this is you knowing that you have to just, I'm getting like swim in the silence for a little bit. I feel like this is a very pleasant place to be. It could be an in-between lull, but I feel like this silence has created inner peace somehow. So clarity on the High Priestess. What is this all about? Maybe this silence is clarifying a decision that was just stalling on being made way too long. This could also be where somebody was a little bit up there in the ether illusion land, and now something is becoming more solidified, at least in the energy field. So if something was sort of wishy-washy before, not sure if you should trust that intuition, what was that feeling that you just got? Why do you feel like this when you walk into the room over there? I feel like this is somebody becoming more clear on like spiritual energy, trusting maybe how they're tapped into the feelings of others, but this is somebody who does need to make a choice. And if it's a choice between many options, you have to tap into the High Priestess energy and go with the one that you know is the best choice. But it's cups here. So it is going with where your heart is calling you towards. It's also just getting out of your head, getting out of your feels, and being okay with the the wrong choice, because that's where lessons are learned. If you choose the airplane and you have no fun with that airplane as a toy, and you keep thinking about that kite and taking it outside and running in the yard, then put down the airplane and go get the kite. You can delete an option. Upside down, it is just standing there looking at all those options and kind of never choosing anything. And then it's always like you don't even have a cup, let alone an empty cup. You can always have a cup, empty it out, and then go in search of a different option that's not even being presented to you. So let's see. Clarity on the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. It is making plans towards the future. Maybe you have to take a hold on an emotional situation, or even work through many different emotions that are coming through, or this is what somebody else is going through in that silence and that regeneration process of stepping into a new world and transition. But it looks like processing those emotions, feeling them all, is starting to put a little extra sparkle in future plans. Because this is somebody who is ready to take action on those plans. Make a decision about them and another person. I usually feel like this could be a passion partnership. So it could be a lover. There is somebody sitting here waiting for maybe somebody else to take that other walking cane, that other candy cane. But they're looking out with direct focus, zooming in on something that is far away. They're sitting right now, but they're looking on either what is coming in or what they want to go to. So this is getting past that fiery idea, that creativity that you have, and it's looking towards the future on how to make that fire a little brighter. I'm gonna pause you one sec. A little tickle in my throat, and I needed to get something to drink. So this is actually bolted. So this person is maybe planning on getting up and going, maybe not even waiting for somebody else to arrive, but I feel like they have left something behind so that somebody has the right support to maybe catch up. There's also the World here. So sometimes it is making plans on how to have a new energy in that new cycle in the world. Let's get clarity on the Two of Wands. I also always see that as a really good business partnership, because that's somebody else that you bounce creative ideas off of, and it's like you can sparkle together. Oh yeah, you would sparkle with her. Or this is your energy overall, gaining a lot of confidence in plans that you want to make. You know, even going over decisions that were working or weren't in the past. Also having confidence in these spiritual downloads that you're getting. It's, look at, she has marshmallows by the fire. I just thought of chestnuts roasting by the open fire. Christmas song came through. This is the queen that shines in the spotlight. This is the queen that shines that beautiful spotlight on others, because it's more fun to work together and have different colors, you know, different energies, different personalities, different talents come through. Then it's a whole show, not just a one-man band. But if she has to be a one-woman band, she can own the stage. But I feel like this is the queen that brings people up on stage with her. She can be really quiet and very demure, but she still sparkles. She still has this bright kind of energy, this creativity about her. I just see somebody in like a t-shirt and jeans, but she still holds herself with such confidence. It's like she came in a ball gown. When she's this way, we will take a look-see. She's a gossip. She tries to shine her spotlight on other shadows, to put, you know, that beam of energy on others' insecurities, because she feels like if she does that, that makes her be brighter, not recognizing that that lower vibration is actually just reflecting the dimness of her light and not making her brighter. That could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, but it's more of a facet in a personality, and it doesn't have to be a gender thing, but it is a feminine energy. This is a queen that knows how to go after what he or she wants, and this is the queen that knows when to sit back and do that old come hither and let the right thing come to her. But she's confident enough to say no to anybody that doesn't deserve her or where she's not being valued. I feel like she's a good, I don't want to say haggler, but kind of like a haggler. I feel like no one's going to get over on her. I just see her shining a spotlight like in the dark or warming up a situation. Clarity on that queen. Oh, this is really nice. This is a transition. Maybe somebody had to be really confused and gain a lot of confidence in their spirituality or what they have an inner knowing of to really start to put these plans into action or look into the future in a totally different way than in that gray world. Because here you're clear. Here you're actually going on a journey. Maybe some of you are taking a trip, hitching a ride, giving somebody a ride, making it to that island. I like that it's not a rowboat and it's like a tugboat. It's like a steamboat. And you put all those swords up there on the roof with you. You know, you left any kind of baggage or things that were unclear, even unclear communication on the shore. You only take with you what you need. This is where you learn to navigate future storms and either have the confidence to just go right into the storm, but prepared, you know, face anything that would have been challenging to you in the past, or it's having the right tools and the right sense to wait something out, to figure out how to go around a stormy situation. It's where before you didn't know how to turn on your engine, or you didn't put gas in the tank, or you didn't know how to put up those sails. Upside down, it's knowing better and still not doing it. Like, you know, you have to take the anchor off of the dock in order for it to move, or you're going to pull the dock down, and you forget. You get absent-minded. You forget about those lessons you've already learned. Here, you're pretty logical. You're pretty realistic. You figure something out. I do feel like there is a plan here. So let's just get one more. It's going to be a short reading today. This is where somebody's in the want energy. So maybe somebody is more clear on how to have momentum forward and confidence on regenerating their own energy first, turning on that beautiful inner light that they have and shining it out there to the world, and finally looking, I feel like somebody's finally looking up at that offer of love, this cup that's coming out of that random little cloud by spirit, by God, saying, here you go. If you take a sip of this, you won't be sitting there in la la land, kind of bored and not even looking at anything important. This is where somebody has these opportunities here. They're not looking at them. There's a golden opportunity here, you know, a golden chance of something that will fulfill your heart, and they're not even noticing it. So here I feel like it's noticed. You feel like, ooh, what is that? Like there's something changing in the air. Why are the winds coming through? Why is there a weird floating cloud right in front of me, offering me a golden chalice of love? Maybe that was meant just for me. So it's somebody that notices these beautiful opportunities now that just wasn't looking in the right direction before, because all this is somebody having to have the willpower or the, I'm getting even the inspiration, because you have this queen here, to change where they were looking, to uncross, you know, their arms and be open to receive. but that person has to open their eyes or trust what they feel. So let's get one more from the rock star. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading today. I do feel like somebody is ready to wake up, open their eyes, step into a new vibrant world where they feel like, you know, the tides are pushing them in the right direction. They're not hitting the wrong wave, they're catching the right one. There's clarity of thought in forward movement towards the future, and somebody is stepping through it with confidence of their heart and their soul, their mind. One rock star, please, and thank you. Stevie Nicks, yeah, you're ready to make some magic. You are ready to not just have it be manifestation. This is where it feels like you are stepping into miracle land and you made it happen. That starts with, I'm getting first paying attention to your thoughts so that you can have the awareness to work through anything that was maybe emotional or confusing. And that is going to spark these plans on all the amazing things that you are going to manifest, and have open arms for the miracles coming in the future. And with this, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, evening, night. Thank you for being here. And I will see you very soon. Bye.